Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Modern War Magazine number 8 with the game in it, Holyland, the next Arab-Israeli war. So we're going to take a look at the game inside of it. Let's take a look at the maps first. Looks like it's got more than one of them. This must be a Joseph Miranda game. It's got net war. That's a word he uses quite often in his games. Alright, so it looks like a point-to-point map. And here's the, Joseph Miranda. Holyland. And let's see if we can zoom in here. Net war chit explanation. Got Black Ops or Fatwa. Del Al-Harb or International Pressure, Barrage, Infowar, ISR, Joint Operations, two separate ones. Friendly Combat Phase or Friendly Rebasing, Leader Node, PGM Attack, Uprising, and Tactical Advantage. That's another term that he uses a lot in his games, like his, I guess, mini games or micro games, whatever you want to call them. Tactical Advantage is very important in all of those. I think it might actually be called Tactical Superiority in that, but... Alright. Got a Civic Action CRT, a Guerrilla CRT, Kinetic CRT. So this reminds me of, what was that game? War in the Mega City, I think, had several combat results tables like that. And here's your Civic Action Guerrilla results. Here's your terrain effects chart down here. And at the bottom of the map, you have an Arab mobilization chart, and on the just to the right of that, a terrain key. It's good they have, it looks like quite a few of the charts and stuff on the map, make it a little bit easier to play. Alright, let's see what the other map is here. Sure, it connects to the other one. Alright, let's start at the chart side. It's got a repeat of all the charts here. It's also got the order of battle printed here, the Israeli player initial forces, and then the Lebanese player initial forces. And on the bottom, it's got Israeli airstrikes available, Israeli reserves, and Israeli units available for recruiting, and it looks like it connects to the other map, probably on this side. Alright, so let's take a look at Egypt here. Yeah, these two together, this is going to be a big map. Alright, it looks like this is a Arab order of battle here. Arab volunteer states go there. Arab units available for recruiting in that box. Arab airstrikes available box, and an Arab network chits box. And here's your Arab activation chart. And the Arab network index is down here. Alright, let's see what else is in this game, other than these two really big maps. We have the counters here, mostly standard military symbols, some pictures, like pictures of airplanes and stuff, and on some of the Arab counters, it's got a picture of an AK-47 in the box. Looks like most of them are double-sided. Alright, here's your Tactical Advantage chit. Quite a few counters here. Alright, here's the Holy Land, rest of them here, and then these are errata counters here. I think the rest of the errata counters I got stored somewhere else. The guy told me they were loose when I got them. Alright, so let's take a, ooh, we got some errata here too. Alright, so let's take a look at the rules in here now. Alright, starting out going over the counters. You got a conflict rating, a level, and it's also got movement written on it. Here's a sequence of play. First you determine initiative, and then first player chaos events phase. Sounds like Struggle for the what was it? Struggle for the Galactic Empire that had the chaos events phase? I think so. It's been years since I played that. First player mobilization phase, first player movement phase, first player conflict phase, first player rebasing phase, and then the second player. They have their chaos events phase, player mobilization phase, player movement phase, player conflict, player rebasing phase, a control phase, and then a protracted conflict phase. And then after all that is an end of turn phase. And it looks like it's won by victory points. But there's also a sudden death victory. If at any time in the game one side's net war index goes under 0, that game immediately comes to an end and that player loses. Now it's going over the net war index. And it's going over initiative here, mobilization, how to move your units, attacking and defending. Conflict underground, yeah, that sounds like war in the mega city. And here's underground, the rules for that. And here's another map here for Syria, I guess, if you're going to have conflict there too. And going over controlling hexes and network shits. And here's the network shit explanation. And last thing it's going over is Fog of War. And it's got some optional rules too. Alright, it's a big game. Hopefully it was properly play tested. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.